local coverage. This is News 10 at 5:30.
Your grocery bill went from $100 a week to $300 a week, or your gas bill went from $30 to fill up to $60 to $75 to fill up.
From the gas station to your credit card payments, family budgets take a hit as inflation continues to rise. Good evening, everyone. I'm David Andrews. Ann is off tonight. According to the experts, more consumers are falling behind on payments, and the trend is expected to worsen. News 10's Tonight Jordan spoke with consumer experts on how you can make ends meet without breaking the bank. Tonight,
David, the Federal Reserve reported that more people are ditching their credit card bill and car loan payments as the cost of just about everything continues to go up. As a result of high prices and high interest rates, millions of people are robbing Peter to pay Paul and making hard decisions on which bill is more important to pay.
I was paying a pretty high amount.
After dealing with high rent prices and having to leave her home, Kelsey Brianne organized a group of protesters called Rent is Too Darn High.
Really leaning into my community that I had, and I know for myself, if I was not as integrated to my community and I didn't have such a strong support system, I don't know what would have happened.
Consumer spending experts like Kellyanne Winget and Florice Neville-Ewell say millions of Americans are dealing with high prices and high inflation, leaving families to make hard decisions.
Do I pay my credit card bill this month, or do I buy dinner for my family?
When it comes to your mortgage, you cannot overlook that payment.
According to the Federal Reserve, the number of people that are missing credit card payments and car payments has increased, both higher than pre-pandemic levels. Winget says consumers are deciding whether to pay off their debt or save money for a rainy day.
Inflation keeps going up because people are still willing to pay the inflated price, whether they can or not.
Neville Ewell, a professor at Western Michigan Cooley Law, says cutting back on spending will cause a decrease in inflation rates. She has tips for people to keep in mind.
Identify all of your bills, make a budget, check your interest rates on credit cards, find a way to save money and deposit it into those high yield savings accounts. And number 5, make adjustments.
And a few more tips consumers can use to dig out of debt include always making more than your minimum payment and using cash instead of cards. Reporting live in the newsroom, Tanaya Jordan, News 10.
all right, Tanaya, thank you. According to the Washington Post, more shoppers are using the buy now, pay later option, another sign of just how squeezed consumers have become since the pandemic. And adding to some people's financial burden,